Hey everybody, Maria here from Fourth Dimension. Happy Labor Day. I'm feeling the need to do a couple of videos today for a few zodiac signs that are on my heart that I haven't got out yet. So thank you for your patience, y'all. This is for my buddies Sag, all my Sag friends. What's going on in the world for Sagittarius? About Sag. Tell me about Sag. Sag, it looks like you're getting, you're finding new love. Yep, you're walking into a new relationship. It seems to be very honest. This person is solid and stable. This person wants to, it looks like they're being genuine with you. More. Sag, I feel like you've been through a lot. There's a couple of relationships in your past where you've gotten hurt and you've been injured and you're reluctant to open up your heart chakra. You're very left brain right now. This energy is withdrawn and conservative. Oh, look what just came out, conservative. And so you might also be in another relationship, or you're worried about your person being in one. Take it as it resonates, but I feel like this is what's happening. So what's happening for Sag? Let's figure it out. So your cards right here. First out is the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You found somebody very solid and stable, make you very happy. You feel like you can invest in them. They don't need anything from you. They are very supportive and like solid on their own. If I'm reading for a male Sag, this is the person you're attracting or you're attracted to is somebody solid, stable, like pre-empress level, right? That's the Queen of Pentacles, is she's very much established and set on her own pedestal. I don't know, not in a bad way. She just has risen to a space of comfort and security. So you're finding this person extremely attractive because they're not only needy, but they're genuine in their communication because they're just adult. I don't know what else to say. They're very solid. So when they're being honest with you, they're telling you the truth. Now, that being said, Sag, I think your energy is a little bit more wishy-washy and you're hesitant on giving because this is different for you. I feel like, and again, male or female, it doesn't matter at this point, and you might be the Queen of Pentacles. Let me go back. You might be this Queen of Pentacles if you're the Sagittarius and you're female watching me. You're presenting yourself as completely got their stuff together. You don't need anybody. You're managing your own bills, your own time, your own resources, and you met this wonderful person and you're withholding because of past infidelity, past hurt, past cheater, liar, stealer, thief, whatever. You got rolled. And I don't think it's once. I think it's a couple of times. So there's a pattern of behavior by people that have taken advantage of you. I believe you've risen the ranks, really focused on yourself, got into a Queen of Pentacles or vice versa, and you're at a place of elevation and taking care of yourself. A lot of self-love all over this. Either you or them, whoever the Sag is, I feel, whoever, take it as it resonates, just leave it at that. They're withholding, they're holding back, they're being conservative. There's a lot of like here, a lot of there's a lot of chemistry, that is for sure. And I feel like you both feel it. You both want to move forward. You both may be hesitant, right? So I have this Knight of Wands, Saturday night, my player card, but it doesn't always mean player, it just means there's a lot of passion, and the Two of Pentacles. So this person, this Knight of Wands, is super passionate towards you, but doesn't know what you want. So they're hot and cold, they're in and out, they're 2 steps forward, 1 step back. They're just checking the temperature to make sure, where are you at? Are you okay? Maybe you already got it on and they're calling you the next day saying, hey, are you good? Are you okay with what went down? That's a little bit of this energy. It's just residual, it's like the earthquake hit and then the residual labor pains that follow the earthquake, the aftershock. So the aftershock is somebody, I feel, checking in with you, making sure you're okay, for a handful of you. The truth is coming in that they really care about you. They want to have a conversation about possibly a deeper relationship. The Two of Cups is exploring, what does a relationship look like? What are you looking forward to? I feel like, especially with this Knight of Wands, there's been some heavy petting, and this conversation maybe should have gone over here, but it's out now. They're going to come forward and, hey, where are we at? What do you want to do with this? Where do you see this going? Is this a situation? You just want to be friends? This person wants to take it more, or vice versa. You might want to take it more, but there's a hesitancy. There's a blip in the giddy up. There's a hitch in the giddy up. We just can't roll forward. I don't see the chariot. It's more like baby steps. Friendship, developing and deepening a friendship. Next set of cards, I have the Princess of Cups, right? It's like the Knight of Cups, except this is a female deck. But the Ten of Cups. So somebody sees you making a very, very happy. You're like the best ever that this person has ever, or if you're a male, she is the best one ever. You're seeing this person as a step up. I also have the Devil right under the Queen of Pentacles. The Devil might be a sense of codependency or neediness or clinging, or that's kind of the vibe I have. I don't think it is toxic. I don't see addiction. I see more like there's a tendency to grab onto this person out of fear that they may lose this opportunity. Okay, the Five of Swords is the fighting and the conflict by the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. There might be a relationship, Sag, that you have in the wings, or maybe a second person you were in a relationship with. Like, I almost feel like, oh, Queen of Cups right here. Yeah, there it is with the Death card. There's somebody I feel like you might have to close out a relationship with in order to take this other relationship forward. That's kind of how I felt at the beginning of this read, is there was one too many people, and here we are. I have a couple of queens and a knight. So one of them you see as a star, and one of them you see as the Four of Pentacles. So I have the 3 and the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like in this third party's dynamic, whether it's actively a third party or just energetically closing out an ex-girlfriend or a hanger-on, that's the Devil, right? The hanger-on to your person or to you, depending on, there's an extra person in this scenario, one that's an undergiver, one that's a superstar, and the dynamics. And so there's a cluster. This is like a 9 of Swords ready to happen. This is, and the bottom is the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody wants to move forward, and the one that just fell out is a King of Swords. So I do feel if you're a male, you're going to be stuck in a situation where you have to make a decision. You can't, I don't think this Queen of Pentacles will allow you, they're going to energetically feel this. Same with the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups is usually a water sign, high intuition. So Sag, I don't think you're going to be able to play the field, which is what that sword's about. And I don't think your intent is, if you're a female, male, it doesn't matter. You'll know what the story's about, but you're going to let go of this. Yep, 7 of Cups right there with the 4 of Swords in the reverse. So not just rushing in, just having a conversation by the King of Pentacles. So somebody, I feel, the match to the Queen and the King are going to get it together. That's a power couple, and they're gonna, somebody's gonna have to make a decision, Sag. And the 5 of Swords is conflict, and it's outward conflict, fighting, arguing, yelling, and somebody's gonna have a death. And I have the Death and I have the Devil. So somebody's going to put to rest one of these relationships due to the codependency, due to somebody not getting their cups filled anymore. And somebody who was constantly needy is going to be replaced by somebody who wants to spend time with you. They're going to want to invest in you. Yep, 2 of Swords right here. Come make a decision between the two. I believe it was this King of Pentacles, which is the same person I believe is the King of Swords. It might be 2 different people. I don't feel like it is. I have the Hermit in the reverse, and that's somebody not sitting in Hermit stage. They're just not doing the retrospect. They don't want to do the work. I'm demanding. I don't want to elevate. I don't. So if there is going to be, okay, forgive me, but as the cards come out, I'm going to change my story just a hair. With the Moon, yeah. There's 2 people. There's a King and the 8 of Cups in the reverse. So somebody wants to come back to this King of Pentacles or this Queen, or this Queen of Pentacles or this Queen of Cups, end one and begin another. you do have two kings. One's a King of Pentacles, in my opinion, who's the same as the King of Swords. This is the difference. Somebody from the outside is watching this knight. You have a knight here. Excuse me. Have some effery with these two queens, and they're stepping in to make this right. That's what's happening. There was an ending. Somebody wants to come back and have a conversation about resuscitating the ending or explaining the ending. I think the King of Pentacles is stuck in the Two of Wands to come back and make this right with the person. So, okay, I feel like if I had a friend, let's say, I don't know, I have a girlfriend and her and I go out and I know she's got a spouse or a committed person, and she hooks up with this random person and they start having a side relationship. Let's say me, I feel convicted to have a conversation with this person to make it right, make a choice, make a difference. You're running around lying to both. You're putting your health at risk. You're putting blah, 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 blah. I'm having a conversation with the person. That's this King of Pentacles is observing the effery that's going down between the Knight and this Queen of Pentacles and this Queen of Cups. Here's the kicker. The hot and the cold, I'm getting it now. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, the world. If I'm not your favorite reader, I don't know. So I have I have the King of Pentacles convicting the Knight of Wands, my Saturday night. Sorry, it took me a minute to get there. It wasn't until I got down to here that I got all this energy that makes sense about what's going on here. So they're having an honest conversation about the juggling of these two relationships. And he's like, hey, dude, you can't be doing that. These two people deserve an honest conversation. Pick one and have a conversation. This dude says, oh, I love my Queen of Pentacles. I want to be with her, and I don't need to give her much. She gives me everything. She buys me gifts. She takes me on trips. She provides for me, right? But I don't have love for her. I have love for the Queen of Cups. It's dead, though. I've done some dirt to her and broken her heart. I have fought and argued with people around me in the devil mode and talk crap about this Queen of Cups consistently. So I put her in her place with this whole crew and the people to make this queen feel solid and secure. So here we are at a decision right here where this King of Pentacles may be coming forward to have a conversation, I believe, with the Queen of Cups to say, listen, I'm so sorry, but I see now that all of this was done in spite of your relationship. And I'm going to send you a letter, a text, a phone call. Something's going to happen where, because this person sees the Queen of Cups, who I believe is possibly you, Sag. If you're a female, this will resonate. If you're a male, maybe you're the King of Pentacles. It just depends on who's playing what role today. You'll know with your energy, because you'll resonate with the story. If not, this ain't your story. And that's okay. But somebody sees you, sweetheart, loving, kind, genuine, authentic. Like the Queen of Cups is just radiating off of these cards, telling me that this King of Pentacles has been watching this crap show, Unveiled, and it's really been over lust, and like there isn't any loves here. It's about money. It's about security, about sex, about manipulation, about options, open relationships, lies and secrets. I mean, that's really what it is. So I feel like the crap show that went down where they were making the worst out of a situation for this Queen of Cups is now coming to light. Yeah, I have the person, hermit, won't go in hermit mode, won't change, won't do the work. Where now I have the King of Pentacles doing the work, coming back. Maybe there was a spiritual awakening, or it's a different person. I don't know. It could be both scenarios depending on whoever's watching or listening. I feel like they're separate people. Maybe in a handful, maybe the Knight of Wands is elevating to the King of Pentacles, which is a huge, like 4-layer jump. And that's okay. They can do that. God's huge. I have the Eight of Cups, so they want to come back and make it right with whoever the Queen of Cups is. Possibly a water sign. Cups are water, Pentacles are earth, so we'll talk a little bit about that. I have the Queen of Cups here with the Knight of Cups. Here we go. I just said that. Still a knight, not a king, but I think it requires having a conversation so then this can move into a 10 of cups scenario. The moon is going to be secrets revealed about third parties, about cheating and lying, about possible gang stalking, about injury, insult, character assassination, but mostly just deceit, I think. That would be a good word. Disloyalty to a friend. Not even a relationship. This is just friendship. I think it might have been a relationship. I don't know if it ever got around. This one's talking to me. King of Wands. So, okay, that's the Knight of Wands coming in as a King of Wands. So these are two different people. I feel like the Knight is going to stand up. I thought that was kind of a high jump. But this King of Pentacles is watching this all go down and is going to intervene. Look at that. Not a dumb guy. This King of Pentacles is coming in to talk to the Queen about a conversation about, they've done their, I feel like they're watching you somehow. They're watching the work you're putting out. If you have a platform, if you have any kind of artistry, I feel spiritual, I feel healing, I feel beauty, jewelry, makeup, whatever you're doing online. People are like, this person specifically had just listened to almost a year of garbage about this Queen of Pentacles or whomever, this Queen of Cups. I think it's about you, the Queen of Cups, and has been watching you and saying, I don't see any of the things that you're talking about, this person. And then charging at this individual. That's what that's what this is. And this two together about, wait a minute, wait. I thought you told me this Queen of Cups was full of the devil, was satanic, was doing magic, was loose. Although the wand over here, there's nothing but gameplay over here by the people throwing the stones, right? That's kind of the vibe I have. And this King of Pentacles sees it all. He's not dumb. He knows what's going on. Very smart person. Very awake. There it is, the Sun. I think this is going to make you very happy when this conversation comes forward to disclose to you some of the background. I feel like you've already known this, Sag. You've known that there's been effery in the past with a previous relationship that they came and there's a get back. You didn't reciprocate, or you wouldn't be a part of a third party. You wouldn't entertain some of the nonsense. Maybe there was, I feel like for a handful, there was some dishonest, I'll just keep it that way, illegal activity that you wouldn't engage in. You just stepped away from this whole tribe. And it just didn't serve you. It didn't fit into your life. Okay. So whenever this went down, this was a while ago, Sag, you started elevating. And then this started just keep marinating. Nobody elevated. It was a cesspool of toxicity. They just laid there, and the people may have slept with other people within the pool, right? No walleye, just trout. They're just hanging out. This one person is elevated who comes to the rescue, I feel, and is examining the facts and saying, this doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. They're going to want to invest in you. I feel in your product and your service, whatever you're creating, they're watching you and they're saying, listen, I think what you're putting out, what you're doing is beautiful, creative, helpful, educational, medicinal, whatever it is, they're going to come and have a conversation with you. This makes you super, super happy. The moon is, I think too, the secrets will be coming out. And I do feel it's about the too many cooks in the kitchen. I have the 9 of Swords. This is making, I believe, the King of Wands extremely uncomfortable, extremely anxious, wanting to rush in. There you go, Queen of Swords, embodying the Queen of Swords. I feel like you will be guarded when this person comes forward and has a conversation, the Mafia Queen. And but this is going to be justice. You're going to have an opportunity to have an educated decision, where before I feel like maybe you were put in situations you found out through your intuition or even through other people, but still using your intuition, identified, oh, this is my story, and this is what's happening right now, and then it only turned out to be true, right? So that's the vibe I'm getting. So trust this if it's yours. If it's not, don't make it fit. It doesn't matter. Thank God, but this is going to make sense because this is already played out. They can't hurt you anymore. This is not something that anybody can hurt you with. It's more like the Wheel of Fortune, right? You're moving forward and closing out cycles, and now you have a part of the rest of the story, as Paul Harvey used to say. And here's the rest of the story. And I feel like this King of Pentacles is going to come and tell you. This King of Pentacles in a handful, I'm being straight, a handful of situations, 5, 6, is the same person as the King of Wands. May not happen this cycle. It may happen in the future cycle, because this King of Wands needs to elevate to the King of Pentacles. That's a huge jump. They may do it. God is good. He is big. I don't question. You never know what that spiritual awakening does to these folks. But that's a huge gap, right? And they're going to come forward and be genuinely honest and have a conversation in the King of Swords mode. And the Queen of Swords are going to dish it out. So you can have you can make an educated decision. Many of you, you're going to get the King of Wands, where maybe there hasn't been a great change, and the likelihood of them wanting to remain single is pretty prevalent, you know? So be mindful of that and do use your intuition. Either way, one or both coming forward is going to allow you justice. Again, reading for a lot of people. And I always love watching readers, readers that have like thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of viewers, because they have to mindfully juggle in between storylines that overlap. And that's kind of what's going on right now. Is you might have there might be two different storylines, but at the end of the day, it's the same thing. Whatever was done in the dark is coming to light. Somebody's going to be threatening this other person to tell you because they have interest in you, but also you deserve the truth. I have the Seven of Swords. That's the deceit. Man, thank you, Tarot. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Love Tarot. I have the Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords coming in, offering a new beginning. And it doesn't necessarily mean a sexual relationship. It could be a job opportunity. It could be working on a project together. This is a big deal. And this might have nothing to do with relationships other than the healing with the swords, the Knight of Swords, and is explaining, hey, listen, especially it depends on who shows up at your door. If it's random King of Pentacles having a conversation in an email, phone call, what have you, saying, you know what, I know what went down. I'm sorry to hear that, but I feel like your work is really amazing. It led me to your webpage designs. I've seen your showcase. I saw you at that convention, whatever. They're finally going to get back to you and saying, listen, I really like what you're producing, and let's have a conversation about working together. That's what's happening. That's spirit led. This is Wheel of Fortune. We just closed out a retrograde cycle. We're getting close, and we're moving forward, which is where the karma and the dharma separate, right? And so here you are getting the karma, getting the dharma. This is what's going to be revealed. All the deceit, all the lies, all the games. And it's the Four of Cups. Yep. A missed opportunity. All of this was based off an ego, a bruised ego. That's all that happened here, Sag. You've done nothing wrong. Or maybe, again, take it as it resonates. You'll know, but somebody got threatened and hurt over a rejection or possible rejection, and there was a get back. Somebody's ego got in play and wanted to make sure you were put in your place. Heavy water. There's a lot of water in here, a lot of Cancer. The Fool. Somebody wants to take that leap of faith and come in and have a brand new beginning. There's that Ace. You already closed this out. And then I had a flying card over here. And it's the Seven of Pentacles. They look back and they want to reinvest in this relationship. And this, my friend, I just said it, is judgment. Judgment is taking you from rough waters to calm. They want to heal this. This is a very healing card. It's very similar to the Star. It's very personal. The Star is you healing, right? You've healed. You've done the work and you're elevating independently. The Six of Swords is laying down your swords and having a movement. Like I'm not justifying anything I'm doing or I'm saying is I want to make this right. How can I go from rough waters to calm waters? It's very similar to a ninth step or a men's making, is they want to make it right. Now, that being said, that doesn't mean that you have to accept the whole human in the relationship back. You're just accepting the apology and letting it heal. And that is going to be the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands might actually be approaching you. But I do have the Three of Swords. That's how this person is sitting, is a sense of unmet. This is not healing. This is great loss, great anguish, great hurt. And because the thing was imbalanced and somebody's left out in the cold by the King of Cups, who's sitting in the Hangman. So I feel like the High Priestess is all over this. Somebody's using their intuition. They're going within. And I feel like also somebody is losing their intuition. So that might be part of the karma as well, as somebody who considered themselves a High Priestess is going to be stripped of some of their ability to work, because there might have been some magic here Is there magic done? In fact, I'm just, because I'm nosy, I have the Tower. This is a huge shock. And I have the Strength in the reverse. Somebody is feeling completely weak in this situation. They've lost all power. They're powerless. This controlling individual, I feel it could be heavy fire sign with all the wands, the Queen of Wands, whomever, is losing their power or the grip on this relationship or this situationship, as there's two. One's holding on for dear life and the other one's letting go. So I'm looking at this and it's now balancing itself out. It's the Justice, right? So I just want to clarify with one deck. Spirit, tell me about, okay, all right. I'm supposed to use this deck, sorry. All right, tell me about Sag. What are the good things coming in for Sag? If I could just get my hands around good things coming in for Sag. 3 of Cups. Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is going to celebrate. That's a good thing. There's a celebration. With celebration, I feel, comes an announcement or some kind of clarity or, I don't know, announcement or public recognition maybe. Yeah. I have Daughter of Baskets. Yeah. Queen of Baskets as well. So I have the Queen and I have the Prince, the Knight of Cups. So it's coming. It's on its way. Last for Sag. What's coming in for Sag? Good stuff. So I feel like you're going to have a knock on your door, at least in the next, maybe let's say just September. Maybe it's not this week, but because it depends on what timeline you're on, but it might take a little longer. Somebody's going to come in and have a conversation. Knight of Swords. Be honest with you. Give you the rest of the story, as I said, with Paul Harvey. 9 of Baskets and the Emperor. So that makes me happy. So somebody's sitting in that, kind of sitting in a state of what do I want and what am I going to do and how am I going to move forward? And it's this Emperor, and they're going to come forward to their Queen of Cups and move this forward as a Knight of Cups for a commitment, or at least conversation about a commitment. And the 9 of Cups is they want to give all 9 of Cups. You only get 10. You only have 10, and they're offering 9 to this situation. That's pretty impressive. So I think they're turning in their 7 of Cups, making a decision and moving forward to the 9, so they can offer it to that Queen. And then I have the 9 of Coins. Oh, okay, and all their money. So that's really good. So they're shifting all their energy and their resources away from the Queen of Pentacles and, believe it or not, to the Queen of Cups. It's very impressive, very exciting. I don't know what that is about the secondary energy. That's going to depend on each of you, but I do feel if it's one person, they're elevating from the Wands to the Pentacles to the Emperor, or it's 2 people having a conflict, a lot of arguing, and somebody's going to make it right and elevate to the Emperor. Either way, there's a spiritual awakening in the midst. That's good. Somebody's calling them out. That's what they need to have it. 6 of Coins. They're going to overgive. Expect this. So this person who historically was the 4 of Pentacles, very conservative, wouldn't commit, wouldn't tell you how awesome you are, barely told you they liked you. They kind of thought you're okay. They truly love you. Now they're going to show you. They're going to provide for you. They want to protect you. They're going to come in and offer you. Or it's the Emperor, which, like I said, it depends on the storyline that you're in. You might meet somebody who's going to give you this justice. This is that Wheel of Fortune I was talking about, new relationship, and they may come in and provide you everything you ever wanted that you didn't get from this Knight who elevated to the King. Sorry, it might be confusing, but it's the same energy. 7 of Coins, yeah, willing to invest. And again, they see your character, they see your work, they see just your human skin. They think you're cute, but they know who you are. They've been watching you. They know who you are. And they're going to invest in you. Anything else for Sag? One more. The World and the 5 of Coins. As this person puts this one relationship to bed, this person's going to sit, and might be one of the gentlemen that I was reading about, maybe sitting also in a 5 of Coins as they watch you elevate. Sag, either way, you're a winner. You're sitting pretty. Oh my goodness, sitting pretty. A lot of you, believe it or not, I said this, are going to be experiencing and awakening yourself, an elevation in your spiritual gifts. Be mindful of that. You might be really pay attention to your dreams. Listen to your dreams. Meditate. Stay in a state of gratitude. When you're stuck in a moment of slight confusion, you don't know what to do, take a pause, meditate, ask for guidance, and wait. Just listen. That's how you sharpen your intuition. It's like a sit-up, right? That's how you get really good abs. You do the sit-up, do the meditation, do the prayer. 5 seconds. It doesn't take longer than 10. Just be mindful. And you might make a mistake once in a while and, act when it wasn't intuition. But that requires some practice, right? And that's kind of what I'm hearing you to do. Here's that Ace of Coins, Ace of Wands, that passionate new thing. That's that idea I feel coming in. You might be partnering with a new tribe. You might be looking at a new job, offered a new job, maybe from this King of Pentacles or the Emperor. But it's a brand new beginning for you. It's a brand new, passionate, loving, kind beginning. So I feel like a handful of you are also starting new jobs. Eight of Cups, walking away, not looking back. I think this is a huge release of a cycle. So if you were to ever put yourself in a position to be used or lied to or manipulated, you're not even entertaining anything close to that anymore. You're shutting it down. You won't even entertain a conversation. Father of Knives, King of Swords, right? That's the not screwing around at all. Just not happening. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Knives. You're healing after heartbreak. You might have, that's what this is telling me, is that you've gone through this already. This is behind you. It can't hurt you. But now there's closure to the cycle. And this is a long cycle, Sag. Very long cycle. A lot of relationships. I've been reading a lot of energies today. And that's why I'm using 2 different decks, most of them in my readings in the last couple of days, just to make sure that the energy's spot on. And it is. I'm getting the same cards in the second reading as I am in the first, validating it. So it may not be here tomorrow, but it is it's on its way. It's absolutely on its way. And I'm very excited for you. This is a wonderful, abundant chapter, a happy, happy chapter. So Sag, if this resonated at all, congratulations. If you like this vibe and you want to subscribe to be a part of the tribe, I didn't even try, it just happened that way to be a rhyme. Feel free to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're notified when I upload new content. And until next time, Sag, take care.